Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogollon Monster here, and welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF as I like to call it. Hope everybody's having a good night. See a bunch of you in chat already. Yeah, Danny says it's I'm freezing in 36 degrees weather here. Yeah, it's getting a little chilly down here too in Florida. I mean, it's not drastic, but it's um it's windy. So what's up, everybody? Who we got here? And then we got Mr. Lee. How's it going? Gary Spike Sr., how are you? Rex Hand, what's going on, man? Hey, Ida Bustamante, good to see you. Sugar Britches, howdy. Hmm. John Hall, I think I said that already. Who else? Danny. Caucasian Sasquatch, what's up, man? Or woman, don't know. I think we went over this once before. So yeah, I am at the location where we filmed the 168. I'm camping here. I've been here. This is night 4, and I've got like 4 more nights to go. BF Bud, what's happening? Hey, Michael. Hey, Pat. Blue Eyed Northern. Good to see you. Eric, what's going on? Um, yeah, I haven't done as much as I wanted to do. Tonight, I had hoped to be broadcasting from the same place where we saw the lights. But the wind is just outrageous, and I'm using my phone, so hopefully the signal holds up, and we'll have a good show. um, so tomorrow I got a bunch of crap to do, so we're probably not going to get out. We've been dealing with like car issues, car troubles. I spent most of the day today pulling the car apart. The power steering pump is leaking, so I have to figure out where it's coming from. But in order to do that, I have to pull the motor mount, and I don't have the proper socket. So I tried figuring it out, but I couldn't find where the leak was. So tomorrow I have to go get a socket, and I get the motor mount off or whatever, or go talk to somebody in Napa and see what they say. Um, it is what it is. It's not pouring out, but it's leaking. So, and it's weird because Stephanie had or Stevie, sorry, she had the power steering pump changed just like a month ago. Although it was kind of sketchy. uh, but it was a new pump, so I don't know if I don't know what they did, if they installed it wrong or whatever, but I gotta fix it. Brown Dwarf, what's going on? Hey, Bigfoot Michigan Rob, how's it going, Rob? So yeah, I couldn't get down there today. Well, tonight because of the wind. It's just, I mean, I'm sitting in the truck. It's the quietest place here. Even in the camper, it's in the pop up. It's too noisy. Who else is here? Mark Dodman. Good day, man. How are you? Mopar Bill. How's it going? Yeah, I'll probably take you guys outside in a little bit. It's just, I mean, I can open the door and you'll hear the wind. Or not. But yeah, I don't. I didn't want to go down there and not be able to broadcast, so that would have sucked. Um, but Thursday's possibility. Yeah, I will be on Thanksgiving. I don't take the day off. um, so maybe I'll go down there Thursday. And it's weird, man, just the way the timing. This is like 8 months to the day, just about. I mean, because I was here 8 months ago with 168, and we were here for the full moon, and I just experienced the full moon 2 nights ago. So 8 months. It's pretty cool. Um, Stevie heard something the other night when we were in the camper. I was sleeping. She thought it was me or my dog, and I was snoring, of course. But I stopped, and she heard what she thought was breathing, like a raspy breathing outside the camper. I don't know, what the hell that's about. Um, who knows? Trying to think anything else happened here. We saw some pretty wicked lights, but from the camp. But they turned out they're fireflies, but they were white and they were bright. So it was kind of weird watching them from the fence line. Um, some of them went through the field, and I have to assume they were fireflies, but one went by so fast it was ridiculous. Because we both looked at it like, what the hell was that? Because I've never seen a firefly move that quick. Um, and usually fireflies are sort of yellowish, but this was these are more white. It was weird. Hey Jen, how are you? Else. Nada nada. What's happening? Hey Sharon, glad you made it. Miss Nada nada. um yeah, I haven't done any filming at night. Is just I don't it's kind of hard. We tried to check out the lights with the night vision. Uh, really didn't see anything, as far as what I think were fireflies. Uh, we did go down to where we filmed the lights to check the gate there. We have the combination, so we're gonna go in there, and I'll probably definitely, provided the weather holds out, it's not windy, um, go live from there, and I have a signal. But yeah, I have a signal now, so I think I'll be all right. Um, who else is in here? Claude, no, how are you, buddy? How's Louisiana treating you? You butterfly. Good to see you. So yeah, there's just not too much going on around here. Um, the the fireflies. Not too much in the way of noise. See, there's some weird birds that are roosting out behind me. They're about uh, 40 yards off, straight out from the camp. I don't know what they are. There's some, crane or something along those lines. One of the bigger birds, but they're making some weird noises out there. Um, but it's been the first couple days here it rained like hell, so we had to deal with that. Today it cleared up. Um, half of yesterday, like the latter half, it cleared up, but so going back to those the spot where we saw the lights, there were a lot of puddles and stuff that it was just we got through it no problem. Um, but I wanted to go back further, but the road's closed. There's a lake back there we were going to go check out and go fishing, but I guess the road was washed out, so they closed it like a quarter mile from the lake. I wasn't pushing Stevie a quarter mile. Although the roads weren't that bad, but if we had a washout, it would have been difficult. Tyler Howell, how's it going? Tyler Howell Outdoors. Awesome. Who else? I'm just scrolling back. Hey, Papa, how's it going? So yeah, guys. Anybody wants to pop on tonight? Feel free. I will put the link in chat. Um, it's just me tonight. I am not sure I have a co-host anymore. Guess I should make that phone call. Daniel Lundy, how's it going? Stacy Perez, how are you? Good to see you. Who else? Paulie T, what's up, man? Twist your arm. All right, brother. I got to put the I got to copy it again. Let me go back, and I will put the link in chat. All right. There you go. All right, the link is in chat. So you want to pop on? And how's the signal? Everything's coming in clear. I keep watching my bar, and it's about halfway. So right on. Scroll up and see who else is here. Hey, Prairie Fire, good to see you. Sawdust Beast, what's up, Mark? How's it going? So as I was saying, we're down here. Stevie B and I are camping for a week. Luckily, we got the rest of the week because getting reservations here last minute is kind of crazy. The weather kept a lot of people away. However, people make reservations, they normally don't cancel them. So when you go to look for a spot, everything's booked. But luckily today, we had gotten a couple days, and then today we got 4 more days or 3 more, whatever, 4 more nights. Which we got lucky. It was last minute, so it's a beautiful area. I was talking to one of the guys, the camp host, and he was telling me he heard a story from actually like a month before the 168, back in February, how people were over here and they were walking. I think they were on the other side of the fence, and they were walking a path out there, and they saw a bear. And he said, well, it was in the tree line. He said, well, we didn't know it was a bear. We didn't know it was there until it stood up. And Stevie and I just looked at each other like, bear, huh? But that was a interesting little story. We couldn't laugh. As soon as that guy walked away, we were like, holy shit, bear, huh? But yeah, everything's been going good here. I really like this area. Like I said, I'm glad we made it down here, and just it's good relaxing time. Unfortunately, like I said, it's windy out. I didn't even start a fire because I think it's a little too windy for that. And broadcasting with the phone probably never would have heard me. So I'm in the truck. Let me bring up. Thomas Turkey today. What's up?
Oh, you crazy bastard. What's up?
What's going on, man?
Not too much, Mogs. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
It's Tuesday.
Jesus,
it's like fake. It's like fake Turkey Day.
What about Turkey Day?
Yeah, it's fake Turkey Day. It's not Thursday. It's Tuesday. I'm an
It's
imposter.
Tuesday.
I'm really a vulture who's pretending he's a turkey because I identify with that.
You identify with vultures?
No, turkeys.
Oh.
Also jackasses. I identify with them greatly.
Jackasses. So yeah, it's it got cold out, dude. We're for here it's chilly. I mean, I'm wearing a hoodie and I'm hiding in the truck.
Yeah, dude, we've already got frost a few times, man.
What's that?
It's cold as shit here right now.
Yeah,
We're
you
getting
said,
down into the
somebody said that.
30s tonight.
Yeah, screw that. I'll deal with the 50.
Shrinkage, bro. You don't want to do that. Nobody wants to go to a group urinal when it's 30 and be like, "Hey, shorty, you gonna make it?" But anyway, I digress.
So,
So what's going on, man?
nothing. You know, it's pretty cool being here. I just wish we could have gotten out more so far, but the rain kept us in. And then today I was working on this truck.
Yeah.
It's just pain in the ass. I've done, you know, yesterday the battery died and the power steering pump went out.
Oh, nearly
But
double.
the battery was just, you know, a simple jump. That was no problem.
Right.
But I don't understand the power steering pump though. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, it's
I think once I get the the motor mount, excuse me, off, then I'll be able to see and access the hoses and stuff right there.
what kind of truck is it, Mooks?
It's a Ford Escape, an 02.
Okay, yeah, I think
I'm losing you.
that
All right.
might even be like a Mazda thing that they put a Ford badge. Because I was talking with Confucius, and he said, "Oh, them guys got a little hand. He's sneaky right in there. No need to take a motor off. We got little finger, little arm, little hand. We go right in there."
Yeah, this thing's got the Mazda transmission.
Yeah, so that's probably something they swapped along the lines there. They traded off. But I'm sitting here with a good friend of mine, and he wants to say hello to everybody on your show. So I'm gonna turn the camera on so y'all can see him.
Right on.
Sorry, you scallywags! It's just me. And I've got a Thanksgiving tale for you. Started with some chestnuts that I found in the hold of the ship. They were old and moldy. But when you got a big stuffing and you're at the sandbar, you do what you got to do. We got no turkeys, so we use seagull here. And hey, pretty tasty. If I put a blindfold on you, you'd never know. But
Seagull, huh?
yeah, seagull. That's all I got, man. Sorry. Short notice. What do you want me to do? Jackie's not here. I pulled the seagull out of my ass. That would be shitty bird.
Shitty bird.
I wouldn't eat that. Sorry, bud. I'm passing on that.
Hey, Emma Johnson, how are you, hon? Kelly Maltby, good to see you.
But
Sharing.
I got 4 girls. I got 2 strawberry cloth, and I think I have 2 Cinderella 99s that I'm getting ready to put in the tent. So they're gonna go into the sarcophagus of vet.
I don't know if it's my signal and I'm not hearing you. You're breaking up.
Yeah. Well, that's only 70 proof. You know what I mean? But you got to get the 80 proof to hold the line. So, sorry. On a low budget, short week. I should have been drinking with Little Rob. We could have had little shots.
Short ones.
Yeah, little short ones. There you go, right?
Excuse me.
Yeah, Christmas trees. Dude, we opened today selling Christmas trees. It's like, holy crap. I just found out because, I've been cleaning and doing a lot of stuff, right? And
Tyler Howe, what's up, man?
How's it going, man?
Good.
Hey, Tyler, how are you?
I'm doing well, brother. How are you?
Cool, man. Cool.
I'm coming from the northwest Florida Panhandle.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, I actually just finished up with Dogman Encounters doing a show, and it was pretty interesting, man. So yeah, I do a lot of research here in the Florida Panhandle. I'm in the woods 6 days a week. A lot of stuff happens. I was actually in Mayaca River State Park a few weeks ago with my buddy Connor Flint, Stacy Brown Jr.
Right on. You're down here with Stacy.
Oh yeah, man, we had a really good time, and me and Stacy are getting ready to link up again soon. and try to go do some stuff probably over in Alabama.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Must be some good activity in Alabama.
Oh yeah, I live only 10 minutes from Alabama state line.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I live
Really?
up here, man, and yeah, we have just natural forest, Blackwater River State Forest, Eglin Air Force Base management areas. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happens around here, and I've spoke to some of the range people that work out here on the range, for 20 plus years. And there was this one lady who I spoke with, and her story really stuck out because she was pretty nice. We were talking about stuff, and I started talking about, you ever see anything weird out here? And she cut that conversation in half, like real quick. And
Oh, really?
she said, I've seen stuff out here, and all I'm going to say is I've seen things leave tracks like yours and mine. And she got in her truck and left, and that was it.
Huh.
So it was pretty weird, man. But I captured a video this past January out here on the Eglin Reservation, and it blew up like a wildfire. Matt Moneymaker shared it on his Twitter, and he told me to start a YouTube channel. So I did, and it's taken me all kinds of cool places, man. Surprised because I'm just a good old country boy, man. Avid deer hunter, avid turkey hunter, and just been hearing hearing things in the woods, and over the years hunting, that just couldn't explain. And once the internet blew up, I was like, man, I've been hearing knocks and whoops my whole life and didn't even know. Mind blowing, man. But yeah, I've heard a lot about your show, and my buddy Connor, he's the one who told me about your show. So I've been watching and stuff and looking at some of the video.
A lot of people, by the way.
Yeah, when I first started getting into this stuff, and he's kind of helped, get me going a little bit more on YouTube and stuff. And I was like, man, is there any live shows I can watch about stuff like this? And first one he said was you, and I was like, deal. And
Well,
he hasn't let me down, man. He's helped me find some really good resources and learn from a lot of different people. So,
how long have you had a channel?
I've only had channels. I started the channel back in January, back when I've seen whatever that was.
Okay.
And now I'm at almost 30,000 views on YouTube on that video.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
it blew up, man. I think it's part of the reason why is Matt Moneymaker shared it on his Twitter, and there's a BFRO report attached to it.
Okay.
And it's funny because like a month before that, maybe 2 miles as the crow flies, husband and wife from my hometown were out there deer hunting, and they seen one too, and it was pretty weird. So, what neck of the woods are you in?
Right now, I am in Central Florida, Central South.
Okay.
I'm not
cool.
gonna give away where it's
Oh
at.
no. Yeah, no. I wasn't. Yeah, I was just wondering. Northwest, out west, New England. But
Sure.
yeah, we have a lot of stuff happen down here, man. I was sitting in the woods night before last, I believe, sitting around the fire, dang near about to fall asleep. Head starts going down like this, and I hear something across the river just woo! Like it was ear splitting loud, and I shot straight up out of my chair. I shined my headlamp across the river and looked at the bank, and I seen a set of eyes that looked like they were maybe 8 to 10 inches between one another. And I'm standing on a bluff, and if I stand down in the sand at the water, the bluff I'm standing on is roughly eye level with me, and I'm 6'4". And across the river, there's a berm. You can see up that berm, and these eyes were level with me. And I watched him dip. I watched him dip down behind the berm, and that was it. But yeah, I've never heard anything like that in my life.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's always during downtime, man. Is when I don't have my cameras recording, or that's always when it happens, dude. It's so aggravating.
Is that a surprise, motherfucker moment?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Better wake your ass up.
I was falling asleep, and all of a sudden I heard, "You missed me."
That's good stuff, man.
Nah, that's all good, man.
Yeah,
I've never had an experience, and I'm not sure I really want to. A lot of people don't take me seriously when I come on there because I like to joke around and stuff. But seriously, I think I like to watch video. I like to watch backdrop. I like to take screenshots. I like to bump it up to 1080p, 4K, and see what's lurking in the dock. Like every day I ride to work, there's this dude. He's got this 8-foot fucking Sasquatch cut out of plywood, and it's all black. And he's got it in his driveway. So when you drive by it, you see like a silhouette, and you're going. It's like I just want to take a picture and be like, "Hey, look what I saw today on the ride to work." You know? I know it's fake as shit, but I'm like, yeah. Somebody might be like, "Oh my god, that thing's huge."
That's funny.
Breaking. Send it to Kerry Arnold.
I
I mean, really, dude. You know.
Oh man, that's good stuff, dude.
Nah, hey, dude. I'm gonna tell you what. As like the old, like I'm like Yoda. I'm like this old. I'm fat and old, not wrinkly and short, like little Robbie. And he's down beside me here, like, don't make short jokes. It's not funny. But anyway.
You're cutting out, brother.
Here I am.
Mr. Lee says there's a beam of light on your head, Paulie.
Central. What I'm thinking? Recess.
I think that's a glare.
Recess. Cans.
Man, he's cutting out bad.
Yeah, I thought it was just on my end.
No, low budget internet.
Very cool. Yeah. So you were saying you've been staying out there for a few days. Y'all had any activity?
Nothing yet, really. Like I said, there was some. I said it earlier. Stevie heard something outside the camper, but you know, I don't know. She said she heard like heavy breathing or like raspy breathing. I didn't hear anything. I was leaving. It wasn't me. Shut up.
You were the only other person there. Who am I gonna blame?
There's other campers here.
Yeah, there's other people in Bridgestone.
Yeah, I'm just kind of preoccupied, you know, because
a fucking PA in there. All right. I'll be quiet.
Through the CV.
I'll just pretend in my mind.
One thing I've noticed in doing my own research is being a hunter and hiker, I pay attention to the moon phase. Like they'll have like the feed times and the major and minor feed times. Well, I've noticed like the major feed times that are late at night is normally when all my encounters, I guess, experiences, everything I hear and whatnot. That's usually when it happens.
Yeah, there's a bright moon out tonight. It's not it was full what, 3 days ago, something like that.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah, I don't know.
I think
if you do that.
It's 3 days both way, right? It starts going to full, then it stays full, then it diminishes a little bit. It'd be a waning gibbous or whatever the fuck that's called, and a waxing gibbous when it's getting big. I don't really know.
Yeah, but you're more educated on it than I am, bro.
Waxing Sasquatch.
I
That's a fucking big job. That's a union job, waxing Sasquatch. He's not fucking Brazilian, dude. They're going to be there a month of Sundays getting all that fur off his ass.
That's good stuff.
But
WTF, what's happening, man?
It's
good to see you. Yeah, I haven't had any experiences either, as far as Bigfoot goes. I've had, paranormal stuff happen, but I figure if I believe in ghosts and shit like that, why wouldn't I give flesh and blood a chance,
Yeah, we were in Mayaca with Stacy and went to this place called the Tatum House. And it's just an old house. I've heard him talk about it before, but we were there. We had EMP meters going, or we had all kinds of stuff going. I never really got into the paranormal side until this past trip, and everything that I witnessed, I was like, holy shit. So Stacy, he's got the spirit box going, and I'm recording on my iPhone, and I've also got my video camera rolling, and it's a brand new battery, and it literally says battery exhausted and shuts off. And from my understanding, if usually camera equipment like that fails during paranormal activity, I don't know. It's just from what I've heard.
Yeah, Connor had mentioned it happening to you guys, or I guess it was to you. You mentioned it.
Yeah, it was my camera. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I've never witnessed that before, and there was a lady there. She had a pot fall on her head, and there was a mom and some kids that were there too. And like it got to the point to where those kids were like freaking out, and the parents took them home. I wasn't there for that part. We were out in the woods and trying to do some whoops and whatnot. We had RPG with us, and they were Stacy and I believe were at the Tatum house when that happened. But yeah, some of that paranormal stuff's wild, dude. I never really looked into it until we were in the Tatum house and Stacy was doing his thing, and then I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's when shit happens, it's fascinating. I mean, like when the paranormal makes itself known, it's just amazing. I mean,
Yeah,
it you off guard, but I kind of come to expect it. What's up?
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
So you got all this
Go ahead.
stuff going on, right? And
I'm having trouble hearing
you
you,
need
Paulie.
a little help, right? And this isn't leading to Ghostbusters because the fucking new movie came out. I'm just saying, right?
I just heard Ghostbusters and fuck. That's all. I just heard Ghostbusters and fuck. That was all.
He's a spiritual guy.
So
Can you pretend that spirit? Can you pretend that spirit works for the WWE and like?
Yeah, I can't.
Yes, no,
I can't hear a word.
Hey, Paulie, you're coming in really broken up.
All right, let me go make a cocktail and change characters. I'll be back.
Oh, sure, we heard that.
Man, this is the trip, man.
Always good people.
That's crazy, man. So, are you from Florida or?
No, originally I'm from New Jersey.
Oh, very cool.
And then I moved here from Arizona.
Okay.
I was past 11 years I was out in Arizona. I've been here like 8 months and I'm ready to go back to Arizona.
Yeah, I don't like Florida, huh?
Not digging it.
Yeah, when I couldn't live in Central or South Florida, the woods here are completely different than down there. It's like a damn jungle down there. When we were walking around with me and Stacy and them, I was like, good God, man, no, you can't see nothing out here. It's just vines, palmetto bushes, just thick.
Yeah. I've walked like lower Alabama. I've walked through those woods.
Okay, so that's very similar to here then.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Yeah, I want to venture up to the New Jersey Pine Barrens.
The Pine Barrens are pretty cool. When I was a kid, I guess I don't know, I was like 16. I canoed through the Pine Barrens.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Growing up, I lived not too far from the Pine Barrens. Matter of fact, like the woods that were next to my house, there were, I don't know how many acres of woods. It was same type trees. It was basically the northern eastern part of the Pine Barrens, technically.
Right.
So growing up with the Jersey Devil was, interesting, having that legend as a kid. Like every year, around Halloween, local newspaper would put in an article about the Jersey Devil, and so I heard more about the Jersey Devil growing up than I did Bigfoot.
Right.
You get to a certain age, when I heard like saw the Patterson Gimlin, it was like, okay, there's one, you accepted it, you're a kid, you don't question it, and there's
Right.
one over there, and in the Northwest, the
Right.
Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, but here in my neck of the woods, so there's a military establishment. It's Eglin Air Force Base. Their headquarters for special operations for the United States Air Force is here, and on the military base, the Eglin base, which is Air Force, they also have a compound for the 7th Special Forces. And back in the day, I used to sell guns for a living, and we were a gun dealer. Make sure I put that out there so no one thinks I'm over here selling guns off the internet and shit. But I had some 7th grade guys tell me they were doing some nighttime training exercises and seeing something through the nods that they probably shouldn't have. And their word has to be held in court, and just like a law enforcement officer, every government appointed official. Their word has to stand up in court.
Absolutely.
Those guys weren't lying, man. I know it.
Well, that's like, right. My dad was a cop.
Yeah.
He said, "No UFO." I believe him.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
He did out in Arizona.
You ever heard of Gulf Breeze, Florida?
What is it?
Gulf Breeze, Florida, like the Gulf of Mexico, Gulf Breeze, Florida.
I've heard of it.
It's like one of the biggest spots for UFOs. That's like 45 minutes from here.
Oh, okay.
It's right on the beach.
Yeah, somebody asked earlier if I had seen any UFOs, any UFO activity. Not yet.
We thought we seen some in the Mayako. We were me and Stacy were walking down some trail, and he's doing his thing, and I'm listening, looking out through the tree limbs, they're like that. And I could see look like a star bebopping in between each limb. I'm like, what in the hell is that? I've never seen anything. I've never seen a plane or anything, remotely do that. I was like, Stacy, come here. I was like, check this out. And he was like, oh yeah, dude, I see that. We were watching it just bebop. And then gone. Crazy, man.
Yeah, not too long ago, I was in Webster, Florida, and I was on the Little Withlacoochee River, and my ex-roommate has a fish camp there.
Oh, nice.
I was doing some work up there, and I was sitting on the picnic table. It was like 9 o'clock at night, and I just happened to look up to my left, and I see these lights like just above the trees. There's 2 of them, and then they split apart, and I could only watch one at a time, but it was flashing like I thought it was a lightning bug, but it was too big.
Right.
It was too bright.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And then it came below. Then I was like, is it a drone? But then it came below the canopy, and I was like, oh, that's not a drone.
Damn.
And it flashed, and then that disappeared, and then the other one disappeared as well. But it was weird.
That's wild, man. Yeah, I've never seen anything, do anything like that. I've just seen what looks like stars just out there bebop and then disappear. But there's some stories that I'm trying to chase. There's a story I've heard my whole life growing up. I'm from a small town called Niceville, which is not right across the bay from Destin, Florida. I don't know if you've ever heard of Destin, Florida or not.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's not far from Panama City. And
okay.
So my family's we homesteaded there in 1906. We helped Empire Shrimping to this area, and we also did turpentine. So my family spent a lot of time in the woods. It's just pine trees, for miles. So it used to be called Teddy Roosevelt called it the Choctaw National State Forest, and then now it's just called the Eglin Air Force Base Reservation. But after stories growing up, if you go back to the end of this bayou on a foggy night, that you can hear the cry of Indians being slaughtered, and you can see the muzzle flash and hear the muskets.
Really?
Yeah.
And you've heard that?
I haven't heard it. I've heard people tell me these stories growing up.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm trying to check that out. Pretty interesting, man. Because I mean,
Yeah,
there's a Temple Mound not far from here.
like I said, my experiences are paranormal. Like, but I've witnessed like physical manipulation of things. Like
Oh wow.
I've watched a cork flat of a bottle at the same time the music that was playing in this bar got really loud, and I knew what it was. And
Right.
you know, it was just the whole story behind it. I'm not going to get into it. It's just a long story, and everybody's heard it before. But yeah, I've witnessed things like that, you know, and it's pretty wild when you see it happen because I know what it is, you know.
Right.
Be
You
it
know, there's other forces out there.
Yeah, it's crazy shit.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
I'm gonna step outside. I'm just I'm watching how much power I have.
Well, man, I can cut my video off, man. I don't want to drain your phone. I know you got a show going.
I just want to see if it's still windy out.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, it is, but okay. Let me grab my headlamp and venture out.
Nice. Yeah, I'm actually getting ready to go to the woods here in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Get out there and go build a fire and go listen.
Well, I don't know if anybody can see this. I'm going to turn this around.
Damn, that moon's bright.
This is just a big ass field.
Oh wow. So obviously where you're at, you're obviously tracking something paranormal. So what are you looking for? Have you had experiences of paranormal activity where you're at? Are you going on a hunch or?
I don't do any paranormal like research. I like know it exists, so I don't like, you know, not interested in like searching for it. Just shit happens when it does.
Yeah.
I'm into the whole Bigfoot scene, but haven't done a lot of research, you know. So being here, you know, I know there was some activity, you know, alleged activity here. So, you know, we figured we'd come down and check it out. I can,
Nice.
you know, I want to go back to where we saw these lights when we were here the last time in March, and I had wanted to try to debunk them, but that's going to require more than me and Stevie. It's going to take a bunch of people and cars, and you know, I have it all figured out on how to do it. It's just a matter of executing it, to try to debunk these lights that we saw. I'm pretty sure I know that most, you know, a lot of what I saw were car lights, but from
Right.
like 5 miles away.
No. Have you ever seen orbs?
Orbs?
Yeah.
Well, oh shit. Sorry, I just tripped over a wheelchair. There's nobody in it. I've seen orbs, you know, in a house. I saw an orb. When we were down here in March, we kind of thought they were orbs, but they were really in the distance. What I saw over it in Webster, you know, they could have been orbs, you know, but I've never,
Right.
you know, they flashed. It was weird.
That's crazy. So,
Although seeing what I've seen here as far as fireflies and shit, they are different here. You know, they do flash white and they're bright.
yeah,
Even Steven was saying, Stevie just said, watch where you were walking, Mugs, because I just tripped over her wheelchair.
yeah, I just pulled that up. Oh, hey, Flat Rock's in here. Yeah, Flat Rock reached out to me through my YouTube channel. Pretty cool dude.
Flat Rock. Yeah, Flat Rock's in Alabama. He's in northern Alabama.
Yeah, I think me and Connor were trying to plan a trip to. I think there's a place called Flat Rock.
Yeah, that's where you're going to his house. Go
Oh,
hang with
okay.
him.
Okay, because he said one time, yeah, he's like, we're gonna go up to Flat Rock. I was like, cool, man, let's do it. Because Connor only lives like 2 hours from here, hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not far. Stacy, he's not far neither. So
Stevie says they weren't all car lights that I saw. I didn't say they were. I said what I saw. I know what I saw were. Or I will know.
right. Yeah, there are times in the wood, man, and you can tell if it's this, or you can tell if it's that, and then you also know like it ain't that. That shit's not normal. Like what is that? I mean, I've seen strange like lights through the trees at night that almost look like a fog, but there's no moon, and it's glowing like the northern lights color, kind of. I've seen that a few times sitting in a tree stand, 40 feet up a pine tree, and I'll just see it out through the trees. I don't know if it, what it could be. No telling, but I know that's
there's a lot of weird shit out there.
Yeah.
I'm just guys, I'm posting the link again in chat, so if anybody wants to use it, feel free. Pop on, come on, bullshit with us.
Yeah, man.
I am having problem hearing everybody though, so I don't know if it's because my signal's shit.
Could be.
Well, I am in the middle of nowhere. The fact that I can hear it all is amazing.
Yeah, my service when I was on Mayaka, man, I was shocked. I never lost service.
Yeah, I realized that Florida's pretty good for when I got here, I had Boost Mobile, and I had slamming service down here. When I got to Florida, I had service everywhere.
Oh yeah, Verizon's pretty good down here. I used to have Southern Link for a long time. It's like Nextel, the old beep phones, and those things work wonders, man. Because you can be out in remote areas and use the walkie-talkie part, and be able to talk fluently, but not have the best cell phone reception in the world.
And what was that? The Nextel?
Nextel, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boost Mobile, they had those chirp phones, Yeah, that's
I switched carriers a couple months ago. Kept breaking phones, and I there was a period where I didn't have it, like when the bill was due, and they like dropped me like a bad habit. I was like, what the hell? I was with them for like 8 years.
Oh wow.
So I went with this other little company called Mint Mobile.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, if you see the commercial with Ryan Reynolds, he's like a majority owner of it.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, for sure.
So far, so good. Just I'm in the middle of nowhere and I'm getting some sort of signal, so it's working.
Yeah, for sure. Man, I hope y'all have some cool stuff happen while you're out there, man. It's always a thrill. I tell my viewers, they'll ask questions, like how often do you hear stuff or how often do you see stuff? I'm like 90% of the time I'm out here, not a damn thing happens. All it is bullfrogs and crickets chirping.
Yeah.
And usually on the downtime, sitting around the fire is usually when, like I said, everything starts going.
Last night was the first time we had a fire because it rained, and we ran out for firewood. We were just picking it off the side of the back roads, and that's when we got back, and as soon as we got to the gate to get into the campsite, there was smoke pouring out of the engine, but it was the power steering fluid hit the exhaust. So I was like, crap.
Oh,
But yeah, there's I want to go check the area out where we saw the lights the last time we were here, because there was also a sighting there, a supposed Bigfoot sighting there in the
oh
same
yeah.
spot. So we'll go down there, and I want to go down during the day and take pictures, and so I can show them. I can't do it on my phone. It sucks. I can't share screen, or
Right.
because normally I'd be on my PC, at my laptop. I mean,
Yeah, I'm on my MacBook.
so once I get, you know, somewhere where I have a signal, we're kind of roughing it here. You know, there's no electricity, no water. I mean, we can get water, but that's why the battery went dead on the truck, because we were charging the phones too much.
Oh shit.
Kept telling
Man,
her
I've got
start
one of those $20 battery pack things, but it's solar panel. Dude, those work
Oh,
phenomenal.
yeah.
And they're stupid cheap. Oh yeah, then they work real good. That's how I keep my phone charged pretty much throughout the day when I'm in the woods, because my iPhone shoots in 4K.
Well, now that I
So
think about it, Stevie does have a fold out, like 3 solar panels that open up, and you can plug it
$5 has
in.
probably got USB ports on it.
Yeah, I think there's a USB port on it.
Even artificial light will help charge those things up. Yeah, they're pretty neat, man. But yep, I've got the jet, brother. I'm actually getting ready to go out in the woods and go do my own thing.
All
And
right, man.
on my way out there, I'm actually stopping by a guy's house. The guy, he called me a few hours ago saying he's got something here screaming and hollering. And he's
Oh,
like,
yeah?
I've never heard anything like it, and I've lived in the woods my whole life, and I've never heard. This man's probably in his 60s, maybe. And he's like, will you slide out here? I'm like, where you at? And he told me, I was like, oh, man, you just right down the road. I'll hit you on the way. So I'm going to go check it out, man. Hopefully something cool comes about it. And if it does, I'll get some good stuff. I'll be sure to let you know, man.
Well, be safe out there, and good luck.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me.
Oh, my pleasure.
Be
All right,
careful
dude.
out here, man. I hope you guys get something. Be easy, man.
All right, take care.
Appreciate it, brother. Later.
All right, man. Well, that was fun. Let's see. Scottish Mogs, could you not just use Stevie, as bait? Wheel her. You know what? We've talked about that. She's she's Willie. We wanted to wait until she had legs. This way we can freak them out by taking them off in the middle of a field or something, just to see their, just to trip them out. That would be bizarre. No, because one, I think that Sasquatch are more fascinated with women, obviously, and but you also hear stories of people with a disability or something being attracted, Sasquatch attracted them as well. I've heard stories. I don't know if it's true. So yeah, that's been thrown around. A few people have said it about Stevie being pretty unique, and who knows, they might be attracted to her. So we'll go. I'll go. We'll get her out into the field and flatten her tires, and so she can't run away, and see what happens. Stevie, I'm just kidding. Sort of. Wildman says, I bet the forest would erupt. Sasquatch be like, what the fuck? Stevie says, I've had worse attracted to me. Miss Nada says, Stevie B going to use you as bait. Oh no, you need to grow wings. Donald Fuller, how's it going? You know what, Donald? That's a good possibility. Donald says, I have muscular dystrophy and wonder if that's why I haven't had interactions. Supposedly, supposedly, I'm not, nobody knows for sure, but they do have certain attractions or to like, even like somebody with autism or, something along those lines. Moog's finding Bigfoot is on, but never find a damn thing. Yeah, that's what we call it, not finding Bigfoot. Judy has spinal injuries. Hey, Whit, how's it going, man? Who else? Just another person. How's it going? Butterflies is just don't leave her there. See, I just want to see one. I'm not interested in catching it on camera, proving anything to, anybody. I just want to personally witness one. So that's why I don't care if I go out there and don't bring a camera, during the day or whatever, I'll go take pictures of the area just for, reference or whatever, just so you can see what it looks like and whatnot. But I don't really want to record one. Or I don't know. It sounds weird, but I just think I'd have a better chance of seeing one without the electronics. Johnny Half, how's it going? Johnny says, be aware of the corporate sponsored squatchers. Imagine this. What's up, Mr. Lee?
Cheerio, all you wankers. There's a full moon over London right now, and I'm sitting here in my BBDs. And just wanted to chime in, make sure everyone was okay. I sit down to pee. That's why I'm Mr. Lee, and I got no balls and no courage. I won't come on Mogs' show, and it's okay. You guys will never have a pint with me, and I'm good with that. But anyway, hiding out here on the sarcophagus of fucking Sanity Deck so we can get some internet because fucking Cricket sucks.
Oh, it sounds better just now.
Yeah, not tonight. Sponsor, by the way. Neither is Burger King or a bunch of them other ones. We're not doing that today. We're sitting here just hanging out, and I'm wearing a t-shirt and shorts. And man, I gotta get some thimbles for my nipples because they are fucking popping right now.
You're ready to cut glass over there.
Shit. Yeah, there you go. Hey, can you see me? No. Hey, look, no pot plants. They've gone in for the season. They've retired. The buckets stay, but the girls go. That's just the way it is.
Well, right on.
But, dude, I really, 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 I have this question that's been kind of bothering me about this channel membership stuff, right? I mean, if you're going out for an expedition and you want to do whatever, and I know the equipment's expensive, right? So, you get donations for your channel and you start adding dollar signs and, 99 cents rounded up to a buck, whatever it is, right? So when there's extra money and it goes into your pocket, are you profiting from Sasquatch and Bigfoot?
Hmm.
Equipment's bought, everything's paid for.
Well,
You're going, you're doing your thing, right? But there's extra money. Where does it go?
I haven't seen extra money. Is there extra money?
Well, I don't know. Fucking dude, YouTube don't pay shit. I mean, you couldn't eat up the 99-cent menu at McDonald's because it doesn't exist anymore. Just like profits from fucking YouTube, it ain't happening.
Yeah, no,
it just doesn't exist.
They're pretty scarce.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just curious because you want to go out there, right, and you want to keep shit legit, right, and you want to keep everything honest and on the level. But if there's extra money and no one really knows how much you got, I mean, does it go in your pocket? Are you that guy that finds $100 bill and there's a blind guy on the side? They going, nope, don't see shit, dude. You out of luck? No, I don't see it. Hey, try 5 steps to the left. That looks like a leave over there. No, is that a bill? No, it's a leave. Sorry, man. And you pick it up and put it in your pocket. Do you really want to be that guy?
A lot of my it goes back into the channel. The phone bill, StreamYard. It goes back.
Yeah, I mean, but when you've got so many, 1,000 subscribers, right, and everybody's giving you $5.99 a month or $2.99 a month or whatever, right? If that's $5,000 times 2, that's 10 G's a month, right? I mean, where does the cash go?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what, it isn't going for little
I don't know.
Sasquatch to go to fucking Harvard. That ain't happening. You know what I mean? You could send
But
it
you
to a
notice-
good cause
but
like
you
Sandy
notice-
Goats and
but
make
you
sure
notice
Ronnie
that-
gets them goats in college. But I mean,
But you notice that there's no membership. There's no memberships here, so
Yeah, no, dude, I understand for legitimate purposes if you need to do stuff for what you want to do. I think I like the old format better where you entered a raffle and you didn't pay a subscription monthly. I mean, I would find that less fraudulent in my mind because we don't
Okay.
keep, and I'm not saying nobody's fraudulent.
Less
Don't get me
fraudulent
wrong.
than
I'm
what?
just saying, I know money's evil and it ruins fucking everything, including
Yeah.
people. So, I mean, let's be real here. Real talk, not trying to upset anybody, but if there's extra, how do you account for that? And how do you show your subscribers that this is on level and you ain't taken from the till? Because I know a lot of people do the skim scalabim and fucking now you see it, now you don't. They're like David Copperfield. Hey, watch me make this fucking stack of hundreds disappear. Gone.
I don't have that issue, dude.
I know you don't, but I'm just saying, does anyone else think like that? I mean, not that I'm saying anybody is doing the
I don't know, dude. I mean, as an individual, I own this channel. This is my channel.
Yep.
If people donate to the channel, who am I skimming from? What do you mean?
No,
I mean,
I'm saying charging a subscription.
Oh yeah.
Monthly. That's where I'm going with Russ. If people want to if somebody wakes up and they hit the lottery and give you $1 million, I'm not going to be upset. You're going to have 15 new bandanas, but I'm not going to be upset. You know what I mean? But I'm saying, like, when you're charging a monthly thing, dude, how do you account for all of that? And how do you show your subscribers that everything's on the level and this is what it's for? I mean, I would want transparency in that. That's all I'm saying.
I get it, but I don't know that. I don't know.
Well, Mose, consider the sauce. I'm a
I
fucking
mean,
asshole. I
could.
want to know that shit. I mean, that's what I'm saying. If I'm giving you my money, I want to know where the fuck it's going.
Of course, like I could do the membership, but I won't. I could do what do you call them? Super chats and all that shit, but I don't.
But
you know,
you're not out there exploring, and you're not setting up for these big expeditions, and you're not doing all this stuff that creates a lot of overhead and it costs a lot to do what you're going to do. And technology is obsolete in a month. You know that already. Now you buy something, it's like, oh my God, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Like, where'd you get that old fucking crusty bagel? We got this now. It's a fucking, it's a scone. You know what I mean? It's like, boom, here you go. Yeah. You know what I mean? It changes that quickly. So, I mean, I'm just having a hard time with a lot of this stuff because I feel, me personally, there's a division in the family. And, it's kind of like people are picking sides and you know what it is. And I like everybody, dude. I'm right down the middle. I don't give a rat's ass. I'll make fun of anyone. I don't care. I'll make fun of myself.
the black sheep of the family.
Yeah, that's all right though. That's why we like you. Because you have the format where people can go on there, and I understand family friendly and all that shit. I get it. You know what? If kids are watching, they don't need to be exposed to me. Let them corrupt their own ass. I don't need to do it. You know what I mean? But it's just there's so much dark side to this whole like YouTube thing. You know what I mean? It's like everybody in this family is they're great people, dude. You meet some of the kindest,
right now.
nicest people you ever meet in this family, dude. They're here, right here on your show and a lot of the Bigfoot shows. And we all frequent the same channels. We all say hello 5 times a night. You know, we're over here, we're over there. You know, we're like summer teeth. Some are over here, some are over there. Everybody's happy. Like, we're doing this. You know, we all like this subject. We're all enthralled in it, and we believe. But, you know, to make people pick and choose sides and all of this, that's just, you know, for me, that's where I kind of just be like, hey, listen, you know, let us all figure it out for ourselves. You know, it's like when you started smoking pot when you were a kid. If none of you have, then disregard this statement. But you needed to find it on your own. You know what I mean? You don't want somebody handing a 10-year-old a joint, but when they're 15, they're like, "Hey, dude, what's that stinky thing in your pocket? Why, you want to try it? Here you go." But you know, you kind of don't want to, you know, push it on them. You know, and that's the other question that I ask is, why do people have different experiences, folks? No one can answer this. You know, why do people have fucking all access to like their VIP, right?
I didn't. I'm still listening, but I'm not hearing it.
Why does everyone have a different? Up there. Hold on, I'm heading back out into the darkness.
I don't know if it's you or me, dude.
No, it's me, dude. It's totally me.
Now you came in clear.
Yeah, now I'm back outside, cold as fuck.
Western New York Bigfoot Investigation Group. What's up, Joe?
Joe Satchel, make that money, buddy.
Ms. Real Dill, how are you? Good to see you.
The Dill of the Real, we're good. But my other question, folks, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. My other question is, why is everyone's experience different for those who have had them? Why do some people shit their pants right on the spot and other people are singing Kumbaya? I want to know why this is.
Fight or flight.
I have to have the answer to this, dude. I do. Because there's a lot of similar factors that go into an experience, and there's a lot of different outcomes.
It's how people are wired, man. Some people are wired differently than others. You know, we both know someone who, when the first time they saw something, they went to the fetal position. But somebody else, you know, would run away, or some move forward. You know, I would probably move forward.
Well, in the defense of the fetal position, we spend 9 months there, so you know you got to give people a break to do that, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but do you have to suck your thumb too?
Only on occasion when nobody's looking. I also want to know why E.T. fucking gets mad when you offer him M&Ms instead of Reese's Pieces.
He likes that peanut butter.
Yeah. He must be a dog guy.
A dog guy?
A dog man, sorry. Hey, buddy, look, I got peanut butter. It's chunky.
It's crunchy.
Yeah, dude, there's just so many things, you know, it's like, you know, where are the guidelines for what we do in this community? What's acceptable, what's not acceptable, what crosses the line, what doesn't cross the line, what's offensive? I know I am, so please don't even fucking put a bullseye on my back. I already know what Tupac feels like. Stop it.
It's changing, dude. I mean, like, it used to be there were two camps, and there probably still are, but they're becoming more and more tolerant of each other as far as the flesh and blood and the woo. You know, it was like if you mentioned a woo factor in some groups, they'd throw you out. You know,
it's part of it, though, isn't it? I mean,
well,
I think it is.
It's part of it because people are having more and more experiences that tend to lean that way, as far as be it whatever kind of camouflage they have. They call it, some say it's cloaking, could be just their hair, whatever. I mean, I just lost my train of thought.
Yeah, it's all right, dude. Every time I hear the word cloaking, I think of the movie Predator, and I think
Yeah.
of how the alien hides from fucking Schwarzenegger by cloaking, and thinking the director of that movie had a fucking Sasquatch experience, because how the fuck would he think of that? He had to have seen it to know it can happen. That's just my take, dude. It doesn't mean I'm right or wrong.
Well, possibility.
Nobody's pulling that out of their ass like a magician struggling to fucking pull a rose out of a hat, and he pulls a rabbit out of his ass and goes, "Sorry, he's brown, but he was white at one time." I mean, I got a rabbit though.
So yeah, I mean, that like saying "woo" to a flesh and blood person was like kind of like off limits. There were certain things, but now it's become more and more acceptable. I think
again,
people.
Is that how tolerance grows? I mean, it's kind of like in the 80s, like when, there was like the whole homophobia thing, right? And nobody wanted to be alternative lifestyle at that point because it wasn't right. But now in like 2021, everybody's hugging you, they're embracing all of that stuff, and it's cool.
No, they're not.
Have we evolved that far to just say it was really about love all the time, Russ, right? And we couldn't see it because it was what we were told that what was right and wrong and not what it really was.
Yeah, I mean, we've become more tolerant and accepting, and who am I to tell somebody else who they should love?
Exactly my point. Why did it take us this far to get here? That's what I'm trying to say, because that's what it was really all about.
And where is here?
It doesn't matter if they sit or stand to pee or whatever. It doesn't matter. There's no standard that, there's no handbook that says if you sit to pee or you stand to pee and you like Mr. Lee, it's good, it's no good. I mean, it doesn't really matter. And we know you sit to pee, Mr. Lee.
The whole, what do you call it? Is it transgender? Is that what it's called? Or is it?
Yeah, it's something like that.
Or the undecideds. What the hell is that about?
I don't know. I thought it was LBGQPT.
No. That's
something like that. Whatever it was, I don't really know.
No, that's the whole lesbian community. But
right.
the ones that, oh, I'm not a boy, I'm not a girl, I identify as a tree. What the fuck?
So you identify as a man because you got wood.
See?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Huh? I identify as a quahog. You're a woman. Shellfish. There you go. And selfish. You understand my point? How stupid all of this shit is. Like I grew up. I'm 51 years old. I grew up in the fucking 70s. I rode to school with kids of color on the bus. We never looked at each other as anything but friends. Now all of a sudden we get a black president and everything. All this stuff changes, right? And you would think things would get better, and we've regressed 100 fucking years, dude. It's like someone put the wedge of separation in progress.
Yeah, there's a whole divide and conquer going on, I think. Our biggest downfall is technology. These damn cell phones that I'm looking at right now. We have regressed. Technology is going forward, but as human beings, we're going the other way.
I must say, I appreciate being on your show, but this phone really shows me how ugly my ass is. So, it's a love-hate relationship, right?
We've become so reliant on these damn devices.
Yeah, you don't remember phone numbers no more. I mean, 10 friends I grew up with my whole life. I still know their parents' phone numbers. I haven't called them in 20 years.
Yeah.
Right? It's somebody I just met 10 weeks ago, right? Hey, Rob, the Bondo guy, right? What's his number? I have no fucking idea. Siri, what's Rob's number? Oh, in case you were wondering, dummy, it's this. I'm keeping track of it and you're not.
Richie says, Paul ID, it's the libtards is fucking up our nation. No kidding. Marissa,
I mean,
check.
and not to get political or nothing like that, because you know what, both sides suck. It isn't Biden's fault. It isn't Trump's fault. It's nobody's fault. There's a problem with government. It's broken. No one wants to acknowledge it. No one wants to address it, and no one wants to fix it. So where the fuck are we going forward?
We're in some fucked up times right now.
I'm telling you what, Eddie Money's not coming from the grave with 2 tickets to paradise. That fucking ain't happening.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we're done. What we need to do is we need to get somebody that has old school mentality and old school thinking and mix it with a little bit of new school stuff, dude. And I'm sure we can find a happy compromise where everybody works. But I'll tell you what, the shit's broken, and I don't like where we're going.
I don't like it either.
Dude, you have to walk on eggshells your whole fucking life. What do you mean? You know, you can't say this, you can't say that. It's like a boss I had, right? He's like, hey, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. I'm like, Al, what the fuck can I do? You know what I mean? At this point.
Yeah, we became a little too politically correct. You know, like people need safe rooms in colleges because their feelings got hurt. What?
All right, so let's go back. Let's go back to the fucking North and South, right? All of a sudden, you want to pay reparations to people of color because their families got wronged by other people, right? I'm gonna tell you what. My ancestors from Portugal. Number one, they're fucking cheap. They ain't paying nobody to fucking do nothing. They're gonna go do it their goddamn self to grow everything themselves. And you know, we would never do that. But you know, I mean, this is how back-asswards everything is. You know, you want to get rid of statues, you want to get rid of this, that's our history. We learned from that. These are mistakes we made to progress to where we are.
And they
eradicate that from history.
You can't, but
exactly, but they're doing it.
Yeah, they are. But they're trying. I mean, but the stories are still there. I mean, you can take down a statue, but you know, we as it like you and I, we've grown up with that history.
Dude,
you know, like we've learned it. Today, I'm sure these kids aren't learning shit.
It boggles the.
All right, I lost
can't
you.
Write cursive in school. They're not teaching it. It's all right. Enough of my mindless babble and whatever, because you know I am just so unhappy with my rights as an American. I love this country. You know what I mean? I love the fucking diversity that's here. We are so unique in so many ways, and it makes us what we are. And we got people 24/7 trying to fucking push us back to not even to where we are today. They don't want us to fucking grow. Let me tell you something. Growing got us to where we are today. And there was a lot of fucking hardship and a lot of fucking bad shit that happened to get us to where we are. But those are lessons learned, dude. You know what? There's good and bad in every damn color. There's good and bad in every damn race. Whether it be Sasquatch, alien, whoever the fuck they are.
Yeah.
Some people are good. Some people are bad. When you're bad, you're bad. When you're good, you're good.
It is. It's true.
But anyway, on that note, I was going to try to leave you guys with, you know, a nice joke. But I can't. Dude, I'm running on empty. I got nothing. I've been doing a lot of cleaning at the farm. And I've been, you know, working long days. And I just haven't had time to dedicate to... You know, I really like to make people laugh, Russ.
You do.
You know, that's good juju, dude. You know, no matter where you are, no matter what, right? Put a smile on somebody's face for, you know, and dude, that's lasting, man. That's solid shit, man. That's good stuff. So, on that note, I just want to let everybody know.
Read that first.
What?
Stevie B says, "What the fuck? World is upside down when Paulie T is making sense." Just kidding.
Stevie, it's all good, sweetie. You're a warrior. I got a lot of respect and admiration for you. There's no quitting your ass. I'm gonna tell you what, and I don't mean that disrespectfully. I'm just for lack of better terms. No quitting your posterior. Does that sound better? We know you don't got pine cones there because fucking you ain't up there with Sam. He's way up in, where's he in? British Columbia, Arizona, something like that, whatever the fuck that country is. He's near the Mongolian rim job there, whatever that fucking place is.
The Mogollon Rim? The
Job.
rim job.
See, I made you laugh, jackass. Hey, happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
A Mongolian rim
this
job.
when I leave. Yarr! Ya scallywags!
Thanks, Paulie. Terrible. So, guys, I just reposted the link. Anybody wants to pop on? We still got 40 minutes left. Feel free. It's true. I just think our kids are getting dumbed down like terribly. I don't know. People got to think for themselves and quit being sheeple. I mean, it sounds like a shit word, but it's true. Follow. Some people believe everything and just follow along and no thanks. Damn, Richie, you were gonna marry Dell? Huh. Who else is in here? Oh, pardon me. That I might have missed. Ruger, how are you, man? I saw you there, but didn't get a chance to say hi. Barry Browning, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Yeah, so again, we're Stevie and I are here at the location of the 168 where the 168 was filmed. This is where we camped. Actually, we're 2 campsites, so I'm 40 feet away from the campsite I was in the first time. Rain's kind of kept us in. Today was the first day we could have gotten out, but I was working on the truck all day. So we're gonna get out and go down. I'm talking to Barry, basically. Go down to where we saw those lights and go check that out because the gate's open, so we can. Well, we have the code for the gate, the combination, so we can get Stevie down there, or I can get them. You know what I mean. And we'll do some, take some pictures, do some filming down there, and then just hang out and listen and see what's going on down there. Can't see the lights until dark, so I'll probably do that Thursday. When I go down tomorrow or whenever, if we go down during the day, I'll make sure I get a signal so we can broadcast from there, or I can go live from there. Who knows? If I set it up somehow, I'll set a camera up. So shit, I won't. Gotta think about a hotspot with my laptop because that would be better. Yeah, we'll see. But hopefully, we'll see something while we're here or experience something. Sitting around here in the rain wasn't doing it. So thank God it cleared up. Excuse me. I'm just going to post that link one more time. I think. And there it is. Paulie, don't apologize, dude. That's what it's about, man. Keeping it real. So yeah, link is in chat. Again, Donald Fuller Mogs, why would they allow someone with disabilities a 4-wheeler into that area? Why would they? Oh, no. I'm going to be pushing her wheelchair down there, dude. There's no 4-wheelers involved. Mogs, why would that someone display? Oh, Mo, would they? Sorry. I don't think so. I don't know. When we go down there, I'm gonna see if there's even a host down there because it's a group campground. It was closed when we were here, but now it's reopened. So I'll check it out and see what's going on down there. Because if we can drive in, fuck it, we'll drive in. Um, we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, Stevie, it is cold, but I know she's under a sleeping bag right now, I'm sure. Donald Fuller. What does it say? I have to scroll back. Brown Dwarf asks, Mogia Monster, what's your favorite piece of evidence out there that proves the existence of Sasquatch? The Freeman footage. Also, Patterson Gimlin, but I like the Freeman footage. Trying to think what else that really convinced me. A lot of my, what convinced me the most were just listening to stories, people, like Sasquatch Chronicles, just having people tell their firsthand accounts. That when you hear all the different stories, but there's so many things that are similar in them, that kind of made me take a double take, when I first got into this, and realize that not everybody's lying, so there's something going on with this. So yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of different footages, on YouTube and stuff, but those are the ones that stand out, like, to me. Moses, are you still moving back to Arizona? Yes, I am. Just not sure when. Hopefully before Christmas. Yeah, what's today? Well, Thursday is Thanksgiving. Saturday is Saturday is my birthday, so that's cool. But yeah, I want to get back out to Arizona before Christmas. It's not an out. It says move to Texas. It's warm all year. I don't want warm all year. I like I don't know. I do like warm all year, but like Sedona, when I worked in Sedona, during the winters, there would be, you know, we'd get snow, ice. I wore thermals like all winter. Um, Tonight's the first time I've worn jeans. I'm wearing jeans right now, believe it or not. And shit, I don't know. I don't even know if I've worn pants since I've been here. But it got chilly and windy, and I was like, oh no, I'm putting long pants on. Thank you, Miss Nada Nada. Robert Dodson footage is really good. I don't know if I've seen that. That proves the existence of the creature. Robert Dodson. I'll have to look that up, Flat Rock. You know what, Murray? Murray says move to Phoenix, Mugs. I'm not a fan of Phoenix. It's nice during the winter, because it stays, 60s. But damn, is it hot in the summer, and there's a lot of traffic down there. Right on. Richie says, Mogs, it's still on, Miss Dill and I. Strangeland says, Mogs got a feeling you're going to experience something there. Big believer in being guided to a certain place for a certain reason. We kind of ended up here almost by accident, coming down here. It wasn't a planned out thing. It was just like, fuck it, let's go. Wasn't easy getting here, like we said, transmission problems, sitting at a truck stop waiting for everything to cool off, and buying fluid at Walmart, and it took a while to get here. But I'm glad we're here. I'm glad we did it. Like I said, it was last minute, spur of the moment decision. And we figured while we're here, we might as well take advantage of it. We would have gotten more done, but the rain kept us in. But it's overdue. It's things have been hectic, and we both needed this to just chill. So we'll be here till we're leaving Sunday. Stevie goes back to work soon next week, so that's cool. Whit says, Mogs, you might be a North Carolina guy. I lived in Richlands, North Carolina for about 4 months, and then I went to Nashville, or Antioch, Tennessee. But yeah, North Carolina is nice. I passed through like the mountains, but just passed through. What is this? Happy Mogs. What 22-year-old do you need to pick up? Sorry, I'm mumbling. I'm reading. I like coastal North Carolina. Like, I've camped out on the Outer Banks. I fished the piers down in Topsail, or it's spelled Topsail, but down there they say Topsail. You know what? That's another reason I want to go back. I want to go back out west. I want to get up to Pacific Northwest and Montana. I wanted to do that before I came here, and it never happened. But and thank you, Miss Nada Nada. But I'll get out there. I definitely want to explore. I mean, I've done the East Coast. I've done the Midwest a little bit, Southwest, but now I want to explore up that way. I've been wanting to do that for a long time. So I know it's full. Why did you move to Florida? Needed a break. Jody, thank you. Happy birthday. I appreciate that. Make sure I didn't leave. That's the problem with me doing this on the phone, is if a guest pops on, I don't see them. So I have to keep hitting the guest button to see if anybody's backstage. So I don't want, like, I feel like shit if I leave somebody backstage for too long. But one more time, thank you, Miss Nana or Ruth. I appreciate it. More than likely, I will take you up on it one day. See, it's funny because a lot of people don't know what Jeff Townsend sounds like. You do it pretty good. Bradley Hatcher does it pretty good impersonation. Donald, thank you. Scottish Wildman says, come to Scotland if you like rain, snow, hailstones, and sun all in the same hour. Yeah, it's like down here. You don't like the weather? Wait 5 minutes, it'll change. And it does. It was nice yesterday. It was nice during the day, and then just shit, 4 o'clock, it started to chill down here, and it was like, damn. I mean, I'm wearing a damn hoodie and jeans. Come on, really? That's who, Jody. You know what? I thought that was you. I know you. I know you. I just realized you're in North Georgia. Jody was at the Squatch Out, that Squatching Cowboy and Manimal Research and Old Bear's Den of Bigfoot. They put on that Squatch Out back a couple months ago, and Jody was there. I forgot about that. Obelisk, how's it going? Yeah, I'll get there. Who else? Yeah, Jody is a classically trained singer. She's also a music teacher. She I appreciate that, you know. Mr. DeVere, how's it going, man? Bigfoot and on. What's up? I know you've been here most of the night. I just didn't say hi yet. All right, what do we got left? 25 minutes. All right. One more time, I'm gonna post that link. Getting good at this. And there it is. Barry, you have to do Jeff when you get on here. You know, Jeff is he's got a unique voice, that's for sure. First time I heard it, I was like, what? What's he saying? Like, all right on, Judy. 25th and 26th, huh? Oh, mine's 27th, but oh, hey, Leslie. Good to see you. Cryptis Canada. How are you? I enjoyed your last video you put out. Guys, if you haven't listened to, and if you haven't subscribed to Cryptis Canada, please do. Go check them out. Her out, I should say. She does such a wonderful job, narrating. And it's just, she's got that voice that just, it's comforting, So definitely check Leslie out. You know what, Mr. DeVere, it's too windy out. That's why I'm sitting in the car, in the truck, doing this, because it was just too noisy outside. I wanted to be out in the field, broadcasting from there, but hold on, I'm just gonna unplug this. I get paranoid that I'm gonna run out of battery life, so I sit here and keep it plugged in, but then I have to I'm gonna have to start the truck here in a minute, make sure the battery doesn't die. Might get noisy here in a second. Hang on. As long as it starts. All right. So right now the battery's still good because we had to get it jump started yesterday. She says, wow, that's loud. Well, you're sitting right there. Yeah, this campsite is like quiet as a mouse, and I go and crank up the vehicle. From what I understand, Jeff Townsend makes all kinds of noises. Who have you been talking to, Donald? Ask Mark Nuva, he'll tell you. Sharon, I'm sitting in the truck right outside the camper, and the pop-up, and this place is quiet right now. It's quiet time. It's 11 o'clock is quiet time or whatever. And Stevie's in the camper right next to me, so I just turned on the vehicle, and she says, "Wow, that's what she's saying. Wow, that's loud." Keep the noise down out there, damn it. But yeah, all right, guys, 20 minutes left. Anybody wants to pop on, feel free. Hopefully I'll have a better signal. Um, I don't know if it's my signal. It's just I hope it wasn't as choppy for you guys as it was for me when Paulie was on, and the hell was his name? Yeah. Sorry, dude. I know I just saw it in here. Him, excuse me. That's my memory. I'm scrolling through chat, so I'm trying to. Oh, yeah, and I'm shaking the phone too. What wildlife is about there? Wild hogs, deer, possums, raccoons, alligators, snakes, frogs, more snakes, more alligators. What else? Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff out here. Mogs, I can meet you in the spring out west if you want. Cryptis Canada. Yeah, well, you're gonna need a break from where you're moving. Is it tundra up there, or is it just permafrost, or you're moving up north? And just be safe when you're driving in the snow. I know you hate driving in the snow, but you'll be fine. It's everybody else you got to worry about. Actually, real I can. It's in the bottom corner and it says end. It's big, well, red button, but I have to pay. I have to hit it twice. In order to, if I wanted to end this. Yeah, I seem to hit the wrong button a lot when I'm on my laptop. It doesn't really happen here, except like I can't share the screen. So like there were pictures I had taken that I was going to show, and I can't do it on my phone, which kind of sucks. Yeah, nope, no options to share screen. Mhm. Richie says, Miss Judy, I have them in my backyard. Fire ants. Yeah, those things are my nemesis. The other thing I don't like about Florida is, well, we have them in Arizona too, but man, ants kick my ass in this state. No shit. Ants are no joke. Stevie says, Jody, sugar ants too. Yeah, those things get everywhere. Um, Leslie says, Did you notice on the video I took there are like 5 Bigfoot faces? I heard you mention that, but I didn't go back and look. I've just been busy as hell today. Yeah, that's cool. You were shooting seagulls or something, right? And put that out there, and people saw Bigfoot faces. That's wild. If you not want to know what we're talking about, go check out Leslie at Cryptids Canada latest video. I know you said go back and watch some other ones. Nope, that was different. It was the same video, but it was the story you told. The woman had it in 2 other shows. Okay, playing catch up. Come, Mogs, come through Oregon, and we'll tiptoe through Bigfoot. Black widows, yeah, there's black widows down here. There's banana spiders that are these big ass spiders that they build these webs that they have like probably one of the strongest, silk webs out there, because they'll make their webs in between like bushes, and you like literally in the gap between 2 bushes, I should say, or trees or whatever. So they're in like usually perfect, that level. And these spider webs are like the strongest I've ever seen. Like I would walk through with a stick, like a walking stick, and you hit the spider web, and the trees would bend in with the web instead of the web breaking. Crazy. Oh, Leslie says the last 2 videos she did. So if you want to check that out. So Brown Dwarf, what happened was she was down by the river and she filmed some footage just for B-roll or whatever, for when she does her narrating, that she could have, her own footage. And there happened to be, I didn't see it, but people saw faces, so, of Bigfoot. So that shooting seagulls. She wasn't shooting shooting seagulls with a camera. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't. Oh yes, I did. Yeah, she was filming. I should have said shooting is, well, you guys know. My eyes look brown. What's up with that? I don't know. Guess I'm full of shit tonight. Yeah, Brown Dwarf, man, check that channel out. Subscribe. If you like narrations, you'll enjoy it. Richie says everything in Florida wants to kill you for your information. Yeah, it's the same thing in Arizona, dude. Arizona's probably even worse, except, well, we don't have gators. But like every plant, every bug, everything in Arizona can mess you up. Trust me, I've been bitten by most of it, except like snakes and shit like that. But insects, ugh. Oh, dude, thanks, Barry. Sorry, brother. What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
Sorry,
Like I was sitting back here, and I was like, "Well, damn, I guess I better pop on there and tell him I'm back here," because I just heard him say,
yeah, I look down and I don't realize there's someone there. So how you doing, man?
Man, shoot, I'm making it. I'm off work till next Tuesday, so hey, something's got to be going halfway right, huh?
Yeah, there you go.
But
Cryptids Canada, Mogs, what's in Arizona? My family. My sisters, my dad, my family.
hey, we were talking about Jeff just a second ago. Let me tell you something. One night, me and Martin Newble were sitting up one night just listening, seeing what we could hear right outside where my tent was when we were down there. And Jeff come out of that tent, and about 10 or 15 feet from that tent, and he'd been sound asleep. He's a snorer like Mark is. You can hear him snoring 50 yards away. He come out of that tent, and about 10 or 15 steps after getting out of that tent, dude, he froze and stood there for 5-7 minutes. Turned back around and then went back and got in his tent. And when me and Mark asked him about it, he had no flipping idea. Well, he said, I don't think I did that.
Sleepwalking.
I don't know how he was sleep Jeffing, I guess. I don't know what he was doing. But
Yeah, there. Somebody said earlier they heard that Jeff makes a lot of different noises. Yeah, you guys witnessed that.
hey, his nickname ain't Slappy for nothing. I'll let everybody paint their own picture on that.
Oh my God, that was you guys came running over. What the hell was that?
Bradley was the one that came up with that one. Bradley was the one that came up with Slappy. I was impressed with that too. But I'm sorry I interrupted you. What were you saying?
Jeff's good people though. I like Jeff.
Y'all would die if y'all heard me and Jeff on the phone together. You really would, because we both talk so damn much that I have caught us both yelling over the phone, trying to over yell the other person. And yeah, I'm not kidding. I'm not fucking kidding, man. It's like, God dang it, Jeff, I'm gonna finish this damn sentence, and you're gonna hear it. And you just keep saying it, but he just keeps on talking, and he never. And I say all this. With none but love in my heart for Jeff. I'm not picking on him as somebody I don't like. I am picking on him, but I like him.
Yeah.
But some people are just easier to pick on.
Well, you know how during the 168, like I had my camera sitting on like the table and I would film the field and all the openings and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on some of those videos, you hear whoever's hanging out talking, and there's somewhere Jeff's telling a story, and even listening, I'm like, what is he saying? Like,
you see that big old armadillo down there? One night he was on live with somebody, and he started talking about, and it's at the very end of the show. It may have even been yours. He just popped on, and he starts talking about this huge armadillo. And
yeah.
And I'm like, what? Come here, dude. Man, hey, here comes Puppy. I've been babysitting. My boss got my dog drunk.
What?
Yeah, man, she dropped a beer and she didn't think about it. She picked it up, walked off, and then I looked up and I'm like, man, tell me he's not over there. Yep, he was. Hold on, come on, you gotta get on camera. Oh, you gotta get on camera, dude. Oh, no. You ain't gonna be the Jeff Towns.
What's happening?
You ain't gonna be the Jeff Towns of the canine world. Oh. Okay, see. Hey.
My nose tweaked. Aw. I like the colors, dude. I like the split.
He is he's heavy dog. He's a 5-month-old Catahoula, but he's deaf, because I can't do nothing the easy way. Not even on a dog. But so teaching it, we've been doing the sign language thing. I don't think Jeff will ever be able to communicate with him, but
Fucking don't listen.
He's a good boy. Now, actually, when I left LBL about a month, about a month ago, maybe 5 or 6 weeks ago, I left there. Came back to Central Mississippi via North Alabama through Gadsden, and picked him up on the way. I think it took me like 15 hours to get home. He's a good dude, though. He really is. I wish you wouldn't have gotten into that daggone beer that you dropped, because he'd be a little bit more lively than I could see him. But he just. But one thing about a death. I mean, canine. Dude, just like then, I left out of my bedroom and he woke up 2 minutes later, and he's not gonna lay there and wait for me to come back. He's gonna get up and he's coming to find me.
Behind
every time. And I mean, I don't have a problem with that, but it was just kind of unexpected when he first started doing it. But yeah, he was the lady had him. He was picking the litter and ended up being deaf. They found out after the fact. And I had a strange feeling that he was going to end up in the hands of people that were pretty much going to use him to cause harm to him. So I had to grab him. You know, I was on a website that had probably 300 Catahoulas listed on there, and I kept coming every day. I'd come at them, so I finally just called and then went and got him. So,
oh, good for you. That's awesome.
These things are fast, son. I didn't realize how fast they were. But I mean, I guess you got to be a hog, you know, catch hogs and this, that, and other. But and the energy level is out of the just off.
I got my dogs with me.
You did bring them?
Maya and Lucy, yeah, they're here.
I should have figured that. Don't you go in there mess nothing up. Closest thing I ever had to a kid. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Daddy, don't put me on TV. It's like Daddy can't because he can't figure out how to operate the phone to get you on there. But yeah, he's a good dog. He's pretty. He's got one blue. He's got the eye on the side that's white is blue, and the eye on the side he's brown at is brown.
I have a cousin like that. Two different colors.
Sounds like something somebody in Mississippi was that. I was on somewhere the other night, and I told somebody I was talking about that some meme that came out within the last couple of years, and I can't remember the name of the meme, but it had some chick on it that was scary looking. And somebody said something about, you know, wasn't that scary? About I was like, man, y'all must not realize that I go to Walmart in Mississippi. I see some things, you know what I mean? And yes, I can say it because I was born here, raised here, moved off for 15 years, came back, but I feel like I can say it all day long. We got some good people, and then we got some folks that just make you like, God dang, y'all really don't get out but once a year, do you? But
yeah, they're Walmart's an interesting place.
yes, most definitely. I don't know if you remember it. Lord knows why I thought about this. Do you remember a couple, 3, maybe even 4 years ago that there were people going, and it was the Walmart challenge. You go up, find a Walmart phone, and somebody had actually told the code that you could press to talk to the whole store. You get on there and do a Bigfoot yell. I never did it, but man, did I want to. Oh my God, did I want to. I was like, I mean, but every one I would come up on, it seemed like there'd be somebody that worked there standing right there. I said, you know, my luck, I said, I think this is harmless. My luck, there's probably some kind of stupid ass law somewhere that'll have me locked up for about a week if I do and get caught. So I didn't do it.
I don't know. Is there a law for
anybody that does want to do that? Feel free to record it for us, and we'd love to see it because that would be somewhat hilarious.
That's potential viral.
Yeah. And that's something else. I was thinking about this while I was waiting backstage for that 14 hours. The other night, Bigfoot and I forget where he was at, and he said something about it. I can't remember half the details of the story other than what he said, but Bigfoot and I said 30 minutes. I can feel that in one breath. I ain't never laughed so damn hard. It's when that boy said that, because I was like, oh my God, that is hilarious, because it could. You know, you get a 9 on, he gets to going. I like that. I like that young man. He's infectious. He rubs off on you. You can't have. I don't know how you could be in a bad mood around him. I really don't. I mean, I really don't. He just seems like I haven't personally met him. I know you have, but he seems like one heck of I'm glad he's in the community now.
He's got a lot of energy.
And damn it, hell, he's taking over, man. He's gonna be president of it one day, so you better be nice to him. The way he's going, I'm telling you, one day he's gonna be president. You know, he's gonna knock whoever's president of it now right out of the way. But
And he's gonna sell books.
Yeah.
Never mind.
yeah,
We were in Tennessee, and he was selling his books, and someone's selling shirts, and someone's doing it. Like, damn, like
he is a marketing advertising genius. I'm telling y'all, that boy knows how to market himself. And he's not, and I think a lot of other folks probably know how to do it, but they don't have, in part of my language, well, this ain't really that bad language, but they don't have the balls to do it. And he
Yeah.
does. And he does. And I hope he's taught, me a lot about doing certain, about not being so, because I know folks will think, I'm not shy or whatnot. I mean, I can crouch down and get as shy as anybody. Bradley says that about the 168. He said, hell, we rode down, Barry Falls is down there. He don't say nothing for a day and a half, and then he don't shut up for the next 5.5 days.
But everything that fell out of your mouth was funny as hell.
Hey, it was good. I was rolling that week. It was a good week. But what it was all the people. Mark Newell kept trying to get me on the show, and he would say, hey, do this and do that. And I'm like, man, I just can't do stuff off the cuff. Do stuff, plan, and do. I said, I have to just, it pops in my mind, and I do it in a crowd. And
Spontaneity.
if I start thinking about it, I get nervous, I get shy, I get everything. Because I want to bust out with the Jeff Townsend impersonation of shooting at the armadillo and accidentally hitting Kerry in the ass, but I hadn't done it yet. I had that. I was practicing on that one for the longest time, and then I just let it go.
Armadillo.
But that night he got on there talking about armadillo, man, I was cackling back here in the house. I was like, oh my God, what, Jeff? They're trying to end the damn show. And you're talking about that man's one big dumb I've seen. Of course, he's got that.
I saw that too. I don't know if it was on mine or if it was.
I don't remember that if it was on a Bigfoot Odyssey.
It might. I remember him
after we
going
came back, or after we came back. I don't know. So,
real quick, I just gotta say hi to Jimbo. What's up, buddy? Jeff Harding, how's it going?
Bo, hello to both. Jeff Harding's one that takes that took the world by storm too. I don't think Jeff's got a shy bone in his body. Jeff will pop on anywhere and talk. I mean, and I don't mean that in any kind of mean way or whatnot, because he's entertaining, he's knowledgeable, and so forth. But it's hard for me to do that. I mean, honestly, it was hard for me to say, "Hey, give me 5 minutes and I'll pop on." But I feel bad a lot of times because I'm like, I should go on with Miles more than I do, because it's just as good of friends as I became with him while we were down in Florida. But that shy streak will hit me,
Oh, I'd love to hang out with you guys again sometime.
Oh,
do
yeah.
Do the LBL or something.
LBL is fun. LBL is fun, man. It really is. Beautiful place too.
Jeff Harding says Connor smokes more weed in one day than the whole chat could smoke in a week. I admire that.
I like to challenge him. Well, never mind.
Yeah, I don't think I'm pretty close second.
I don't know about smoking that old marijuana. That'd be the way Jeff would have said, y'all smoking that damn marijuana over there. Y'all need to leave that shit alone. But y'all, I'm serious. Me and Jeff will get on the phone, and one of us eventually just gets off, because it gets off the phone because we will be sitting there literally yelling over each other. Trying, he's got one thing going and I'm trying to comment on it, and I'm like, damn it, you're gonna let me my comment. You're gonna listen to this comment. And the whole time his brain's like, no, I'm not. And he don't, so it's like, what the hell? But
Uncle Bones, how's it going?
Uncle Bones. Hello, Uncle Bones.
All right. Well,
Have you
where
been
are we?
watching Dog? Have you been watching Dog or any of the live stuff she's been doing up in Alaska at night?
Dude, I haven't watched shit. Life has just been crazy, and I
That
don't
girl
listen.
crazy. That girl crazy. I'm just telling you. I mean, I don't know what it is about the Alaska thing. I think it's the snow that just makes it even that more creepier to me because I mean, I live down here. We get snow once every, maybe if we're lucky, twice a decade.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, this honest God truth, y'all. This winter, if they forecast snow, I have watched them do it. They'll close the damn schools down the day before, and it won't even freaking snow. I swear to God, they do that in Mississippi.
Don't know how to manage their snow days properly,
They're
huh?
like, well, the weather forecast says 60%, so and they'll close schools down, and then all day long you'll sit there all day, and it won't snow one flake.
The kids are like,
And
yeah,
it's
what's
like,
up, Grandpa?
golly, we look like a bunch of idiots. But yeah, the world comes to an end when I mean, sleet starts falling in South Mississippi. The world, I mean, it comes to a halt. Last year we had that real cold spell where I had never driven. I had snow down here that you could actually drive on and got traction. It was that cold that when it snowed, I mean, you could still, I mean, until the first day that the sun came out and it started melting, you could drive on that stuff just like you were driving on sand. I'd never experienced that before, being where I'm from. And I've been up north, but I choose to pick the warmer months to get there.
Yeah.
See, I couldn't do the Alaska thing. I mean, I'm too cold. I would freeze to death, man.
Well, and that was like when I moved to Wisconsin. That was just I couldn't do 2 winters there. I
Yeah,
was like,
I believe you. Shoot, I mean, it gets my rule on Long Johns is, hey, if it says 40, if it's 40 something or another, yeah, I can justify them. A lot of people 40 degrees, they're out there in just jeans and long sleeve shirt, and they're just fine. And I'm over there just freezing to death. And I mean, like I ain't got a lick of iron in any of my blood or something, but I've always been like that. I'll get cold quick.
yeah, I'm tired of cold. I don't like winter anymore. I dig Arizona, but it does, you get a little bit of a winter, but it's not terrible.
Yeah.
By March it's over.
It's summer. It's not summer. We have 5 months down here. I mean, between fall and summer, we have hell. In the deep south, that's what I call it. We have 3 months of just pure hell. I mean, it's just so flipping hot, and the humidity is so high. And if you get into any kind of drought condition, it just gets that much hotter because the all the moisture, of course, dries out of the ground and makes the air temperature that much hotter, and then you still have the humidity with it. I mean, I remember being in college working UPS, going to work, heat index of 115 just was normal. And I mean, I've seen some people, I've seen the body do some things I didn't know it could do. When people get bad dehydrated, people that would start and it'd be their first week or so. I saw one guy, man, his hand literally went like this, like that, and he could not straighten the darn thing out.
I've had it happen.
And my whole thing is, I was supervised, but my whole thing is, they're gonna blame me. That if he kicks the bucket, they're blaming me, man. So I'll sit the break room, Barry goes running and get some Gatorade. But if I'd have started in the summer, I don't even know if I'd have made it with you. I worked there for almost 10 years. But if I'd have started in the summer, I don't know if I'd have made it. Even growing up around here, because it's just so daggum hot in them trailers that sit out there all damn day long. But
I'm just reading chat, dude. Sorry.
man, you ain't bothering me. Have you watched the first installment?
I did. Nothing to say about it.
I could tell by the way you said that. That you didn't have much to say about it. I mean, I thought he did. I mean, I thought he did a better job than I would do, but that ain't saying anything.
No, the production was fine. The content was, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I think I know where you're going with that. I think it'll be different on the second one, but that's going to be after the first of the year.
Well,
I hate watching myself
I'd
on
like to
video
sit here and
anyway.
criticize it. I mean, I'd like to comment on it, but what's the point?
I mean, I guess there isn't one.
I just whatever.
Well, the first one just didn't. I mean, it was really just although it was an hour and a half, it was some interviews, but it was a lot of pictures and this, that, and other. So I don't see how he's going to do it in two. He may pull it off in two, but I think the second and third one will have people on there that maybe didn't make the first one or weren't on the first one, so to speak, as much as other folks.
Well, there was just thing like Stevie should have had more camera time.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think that'll
I get
even.
it.
I think before it's over, that could even itself out. Maybe on the not that he's. I know he's not. Editing and producing it like this, but I think some of the folks that are on there a lot, the first one may not be on there a lot. Once it gets to the end, and so forth.
Here's the deal.
Nooble's going to be on there. Nooble's going to be, Nooble, and I'm not saying that out of any kind of spite. Nooble was the star down there, but I think that's one thing we all learned down there was, I thought I knew a little something about some, and I didn't know anything as far as doing any kind of documentary because Nooble knew how to set up, and talk about, and I just acted like it was just a normal day out Bigfoot.
Just filming, yeah. I mean, that's all I did. Film.
Yeah, and I will say that first day, I have to say this. Not that Kerry was trying to mislead anybody, but that first day that I think everybody figured it out. It was me that was one of the people that got sick that first day. That was not in any way, form, or how Bigfoot, cryptid, anything related. Because Josh from Michigan. I mean, I rode out there with him, and he knew the whole way out there, the whole ride out there. I was already feeling like crap. I just wasn't going. I just knew if I said I felt like crap and didn't want to go, how that was going to look. So I just had to suck it up and go.
Yeah.
Which was, I mean, I ain't even know that was rough, but
the heat, the heat got to some people,
Yeah.
It's understandable.
Yeah, and I was fine with everybody. It was my damn stomach. I'll admit it, my damn stomach got upset. But I was fine with people thinking it was the heat. I didn't care at the time. Then I got to come back over there and go over there and take a good old shower and there. That's when I figured out. I think I'll be showering in the middle of the night from now on. When you get out of the shower in the room you're showering in, it was like 97 flipping degrees. It was like, man, I needed another shower before I got out of the damn room the shower was in because it was so flipping hot. I was like, God.
Yeah.
And I don't think I did take another shower during the daytime after that. It was just where there was no point. There's no point at 2 o'clock in the afternoon in Florida to take a shower in a bathroom that don't have any kind of air conditioning or ventilation or really anything. It's just there was no point in it.
Yeah, I just took a shower, no showers. And yet when I walked out, it was friggin' like I caught a chill.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
Stevie B says shower with wolf spiders. Yeah, there were some spiders in there when we were there.
Man, spiders, I'm not so much that I hate spiders, but I will say I hate spider webs. I hate walking, like at night and then just walking into a spider web. I don't immediately think about the spider, but I hate the feeling of that damn web just on you,
No, I immediately think about the spider.
I don't. Trust me, I probably will one day. Hey, when I hit the right one at the right time and it runs across my face, I probably will think about it from that point on. But man, there were some big ones down there now. Some big. What were those? Banana spiders or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they can keep them things, man. I don't need it. We don't need
First time I saw that was in Alabama. I had never seen something like that before, like that big.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Well, except for like tarantulas.
Yeah, that now that I mean, I just became scared of spiders if I see a tarantula. I'm not gonna lie about that. Um,
No,
they're
tarantulas
then
don't
on
bother
top of it, they're flipping hairy, man. I mean, how creepy can you get? I mean, you can like them all you want. I ain't got no problem with it, but don't bring them to my house.
no.
Damn, Barry started shooting my damn spiders. Um, boom. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, but that's the thing is at night walking into those spider webs. It's just, and it sticks to you. Can't. It's like you can't get it. It's not going to come out of your hair. I mean, but you're just trying to get it to where you think it's off of you. You can't, feel it so much, but then an hour later you're still feeling it.
Butterfly doesn't.
I was
Butterfly.
surprised we didn't run into more stuff like that. We ran into, really no snakes. Ran into a gator.
I saw
Uh,
some snakes.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we did see the black runners. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Especially driving out to the spot. I don't know if you saw that earlier. You said you said, I guess I'm talking to you, Barry, when y'all talking about going out there. And I typed in chat, so I'll be there in 13 or 14 hours. That's because that's how damn long it takes to get down there from here.
Well, we'll be there.
You wouldn't think South Mississippi to South Florida would be that far of a damn drive, but phew, I think it
Well,
took me. No lie, I think it took me a day and a damn half to get home, man. Because by
damn.
the time it was time to go home, I was so tired. I would drive for a little bit, and then
You're,
I
you're
found
always
the
the
best
last
spot
one
in
to
the world
leave.
to take a nap. Do what?
I said you're always the last one to leave.
I was. Mark New will notice that day that when I left LBL, Mark goes, "You are going to get that dog, aren't you?" And I said, "Yep." He said, "I knew you were." He said, "If you're leaving this early." I do. I mean, I'll admit it. I hate leaving. I actually get, people make fun of it if they want to. I really don't give a damn. I get sad about it. But I have such a good time when I'm there, because I'm doing something that I love to do, and then I just keep meeting people that I love to death. I mean, nothing better.
Yeah, no, it's great to get out and meet these, all these different people that you talk to or you see all the time, and then you finally get a chance to meet them, and it's like, that's and then they're fantastic people.
Right.
That's that's really cool.
It really is. And then the variety of people that end up there, from all different walks of life, it works good.
Yeah.
If
Well,
you
listen,
hear
dude,
something, if you
I'm,
hear
I'm
something, that's the drunk puppy snoring.
I want to thank you for popping on tonight, man. It was good to talk to you.
You too, man. I know it's time to go.
Yeah, it's it's that
And
time.
y'all on semi vacation anyway. And nobody wants to listen to me talk, so I'll just pay you.
Yeah.
Man, it was good to talk to you too, man.
You don't be a stranger.
You either, but I promise I won't be. And
All right.
Keep fighting it, girl. I know some days are rough, but just keep fighting, baby girl. We're gonna get you through this.
She's doing it.
Yep.
She is doing it. She just said, "Barry, come hang out."
Man, if I could snap my fingers and show up, I daggone sure would. But hell, it'd take me a half a day to get the hell out of here to come down there. I mean, once I started throwing stuff in the truck. So,
I need
but
this. I need this.
yeah. And hey, think about when you're coming through, going back, if you end up going back to Zona, when you come through, if you come through I-20, if you come up instead of I-10 on the coast, you come up I-20, you'll be coming straight through where I'm at. So hell, come by, stay at night if you want to. I got a spare bedroom.
Yeah, man. I'm not in a hurry this time going back. As far as like driving out from Arizona to come here, this was my
Yeah.
first stop. Was the 168. So
Right.
I was trucking and putting in 18 hours of driving a day, and I'm not in a hurry this time. So yeah, I might wander around and go visit.
Do that. I'll do that if you want, or help you figure out how to do it. Stay a weekend. I'll take you to some spots around here.
Yeah, man. I have somebody in South Mississippi that offered down in Gulfport. I had stopped there on the way back. Seven Pearls, and when I came out,
Yeah,
stayed
I remember that. Yeah.
That was my first true taste of Southern hospitality. I forgot all about it.
I imagine so. I ain't gonna show you no hospitality, but I'll show you some Southern. Man, hey, have a good night. I know you're trying to get off here. I'll talk forever. Brother. But have a good night, everybody in chat. Y'all everybody have a good Thanksgiving.
You too, man.
Everybody come back safe next week. So we can all do this again.
I'll be here on Thanksgiving.
All right, brother. Y'all have a good night.
Take care. Thank you.
You too. Bye.
All right. Let's remove. There he goes. Wow. Survived that one. Guys, thank you so much for coming on tonight. Barry, it was good to see you, man. We really had a great time. The last time while he was here. Everybody had a great time. It was one of the better times I had in a long time. So thanks for that, guys. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the show, please hit that like. If you're new, subscribe. If you're up to it, share, or not. Nobody ever shares. But yeah, I will be back on Thursday, Thanksgiving. Somebody asked earlier what we were going to do for Thanksgiving, and I'm not sure yet. I don't know if I'm going to cook or I don't know. I don't have an oven or anything like that, so won't be roasting a turkey. But yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, guys. Thank you so much. If you guys want to support the channel, the PayPal link is in the banner up above, and I will also put it in that might take a while. I don't know if I can do that with my phone. Yeah, I think I can. I'll put it in the description below. But guys, thank you so much. Have an amazing night. I'll see you Thursday. If I don't see you Thursday, have an amazing Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And be safe. All right. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Peace and God bless.